The Jets won the toss. They have deferred. They will kick it away to Devontae Booker and the Denver Broncos. And Booker will not run this one out of the end zone.
On hard times lately.
Simeon to throw on first down and throw deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. Pass intended on the far side for Emmanuel Sanders, covered by Buster Screen.
He wants to go deep a bunch today.
C.J. Anderson straight ahead for looks like about 4 yards. Anderson again in the backfield and movement up front and penalty flags, the first of the day.
Neutral zone reaction. Number 96 defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
39% on third down.
This is Anderson trying to go right and getting the first down across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. This is Anderson. And he goes down maybe about a yard gain on 2nd and 9. Simeon with time coming across the field. That is complete to Demaryius Thomas, and Thomas out of bounds at about midfield, maybe Dallas Cowboys. Booker, right side. Pushes his way to the 45. On 2nd and 6, this is Booker. And Booker going nowhere, maybe even lost a bit. Simeon down the near sideline. It is caught inside the 20-yard line. Going up and getting it is Cody Latimer.
20 in the game was what they were practicing during the week.
Simeon flips it out to the near side. This is Jamal Charles, and Charles to the 15. That'll be a 3-yard gain. And Simeon to throw again. Out in the flat. Jamal Charles again, and Charles. Simeon with time to the end zone. Overthrows everybody. So 31-yard field goal attempt upcoming by Brandon McManus. And that kick on its way and good. So the Broncos take
down in the end zone. Appears to be all right. That's one of those tough ones, Greg. You and I talked about it. That's just, it's one of those judgment calls. He's the clear-cut leader of this offense.
On first down, the pitch is to Elijah McGuire, the rookie. And that goes nowhere. Powell, left side.
So he killed the play that was called and ran the ball to the left. Just not able to pick up enough yards for 3rd and long.
3rd and 12. McCown under pressure. Hit once, spins away, lost the ball at the 20-yard line. Adam Gotsis, the man who appears to be on the ball for the Broncos.
Continues to rush the passer. That's why it's a delayed pressure from his part. McCown as he tried.
Simeon over the middle to the end zone, incomplete. Simeon under pressure, got rid of it, far side of the field, end zone, touchdown, Demaryius Thomas. And we have a flag down.
To get anything into
Pass interference, defense number 21. The penalty is declined. The results of the play, touchdown.
Penalty is on Morris Claiborne.
Watch Martin as he comes free up the middle. Simeon has no time to step into it. Thomas with the nice juke move off the line of scrimmage, then locating the ball, looking right back into the sun.
McManus, extra point, just like that, 10 points on the board.
When you're around the team, everybody seems positive and upbeat about the progress that they've made. It just hasn't carried over to game day. They needed a start like this. That against Simeon, now it's Josh McCown's turn to come back and answer.
McCown, right on top of him. Shelby Harris. This is Powell. Powell trying to turn the corner, not going to be able to do it. Run out of bounds. Sure, a lot of those weren't 3rd and 19, though.
Well, 3rd and 19, Aqib Talib has a 15-yard cushion on Robbie Anderson. Get him involved as a receiver. He's just had trouble hanging on to the ball this season, so Taylor will be carrying the load the rest of the way.
45. And back close to midfield in great field position. From the 49-yard line, Simeon being chased and threw it away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Let's go to the locker room for evaluation.
We'll keep you updated as we are updated on 2nd and 10. C.J. Anderson snakes across midfield to the Jet 49. And
Dick, you want to just keep pressing forward.
On 3rd and 8, Simeon. Near sideline, up high to grab it, and out of bounds is Demarius Thomas for a first down. This is C.J. Anderson. Cuts it back, and forward progress will be marked at about the Jet 32-yard line. Devontae Booker. And Booker still trying to fight for yardage and was hit more than once. So a 3rd and 3. Movement on the far side.
False start, offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
That's the rookie left tackle, Garrett Bowles. Simeon on the move. Trying to turn the corner. 30, diving for first down yardage. Let's see where they mark him out. Right at the first down marker. And came into this game rushing for 114 yards. This is C.J. Anderson trying the right side. On 2nd and 10, Simeon to throw again into the flat. Bobbled. Penalty markers fly.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face. Defense, number 98. 5-yard penalty will be measured from the spot of the snap and an automatic first down.
First down from the 18-yard line. Simeon rolling, throwing, near side, incomplete. He missed. 2nd and 10. Left side. And spinning inside the 15 is C.J. Anderson. Another 3rd down. Simeon throws. That is complete to Demarius Thomas. Brandon McManus from 29 yards out. Missed it. The 20-yard line, Bilal Powell, the deep back. Powell gets 2, maybe 3. Forte alongside. Go. Quick pass to the outside. That's complete. And getting first down yardage and out of bounds close to the 35 is Robbie Anderson. McCown had it batted right back into his face.
Mainly as a slot nickel defender, sometimes on the outside like he did last week when Talib was benched.
Powell, right side.
Or I should say suspended, not benched.
Across.
Sitting at right now isn't, they don't feel real strong about, but they are still alive from a playoff standpoint.
The pitch to Powell, diving, and he's going to come up short of the first down. Substitutions for the Broncos. And did we get a timeout before the snap? They did. Broncos got a timeout in. There were players just wandering in the secondary, not knowing if they were even on the field or not.
Well, and that goes.
On first down, they give this to Forte. And the veteran running back gets
situation.
On 2nd and 8, McCown throwing to the right side, and that is complete to Jermaine Kearse, who has done a terrific job. Pulls it down and moves with it. Spinning close to the 41-yard line. That'll be enough for first down.
Numbers, but he doesn't have a pass attempt on the season so far.
Petty completes his pass to Lawrence Thomas, the fullback. Penalty markers fly. The pass is complete. That's enough for first down yardage to tight end Neil Sterling. But let's check the flag.
At this stage of his career, he doesn't want to leave the field.
He's looking at 2nd and 8. His time going for it all down the sideline. Intercepted. Darian Stewart picks it off and brings it back. This is C.J. Anderson, and Anderson, not much traction in the middle of the field. Simeon on the move and throws it away. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Some troubles with special teams as well.
Simeon with time. middle of the field, and off the fingertips, incomplete.
In rear, he struggled with that this season.
JoJo Natson deep for the Jets. And he will let that bounce through the end zone for the touchback. Ski dog of the Loveland ski area around here. This is Matt Forte. Meanwhile, these New York Jets
rotates in different running backs. So they'll be without McGuire, who left because of an injury, but still the combination of Forte and Powell.
Forte trying to turn the corner, cannot. That pass complete to the near side, and Austin Safarian-Jenkins will not reach the first down marker. Taft, 10-0 Denver, their ball at their own 37-yard line. And
standpoint, but when they've needed him to make that big play, a third down conversion or a touchdown throw, he's been able to execute.
2nd and 11, the quick pass to the tight end, Jeff Hireman. Needs the 47-yard line for a first down. Simeon with time, over the middle, incomplete, and there's a marker. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the defense. Holding, defense, number 27. This penalty is declined. Holding, defense, number 21. This is a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
First down now from their own 46. Simeon under pressure and going down, and down hard inside his own 40-yard line. Demario Davis, David Bass. Devontae Booker for a couple across the 40 to about the 42. Simeon looks right, goes back the other way, and throws complete. Anderson pushing his way close to a first down. Looks like he'll come up about a yard short.
First coming out in the second half, so let's see if this is a real play or not.
It is. Simeon rolls, throws, sideline, and then is caught at the 40-yard line for a first down. Demarius Thomas went up with both hands that time. So first down at the 40-yard line. C.J. Anderson for a couple. 2 minutes to play. Penalty flags.
False start. Offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
They do indeed.
We're good.
Going to give it to Anderson. Still fighting for yardage. A helmet flies. It belongs to Anderson. Darren Lee made the hit. Good time. Throwing. Complete to the 35-yard line to Jamal Charles. It is perfect. With room to spare. 3 yards out. And this one will sail into the end zone, will not be returned by the Jets.
And this tells you why they didn't use the timeout, because they're going to take the knee. But they have the ball first coming out in the second half, so I'm of the mind, go down, get some points before halftime, then you can double dip and you come back around, you get the ball first. I think you want to give your quarterback and your team some chances to score. So they went to the half hanging on to a lot of timeouts there when it would have been good to see him get in position. But now they got the ball first coming out in the second half. We'll see which team comes out of the locker room.
All right, Jamie, thank you. From the 25-yard line. McCown going to throw the quick one. Pops in the air, and he came down with it.
On the other side of things, the Jets decided the first play, we want to get the ball to him.
Powell gets the first down as he nudges it across the 35-yard line. Great concentration by Powell on that play. On first down, on the quick slant, incomplete at the 45, intended for Jermaine Kearse. It'll be 2nd and 10. Powell, not much there. Plays in Denver territory all day. McCown under pressure, got rid of it, incomplete. Shaquille Barrett, Eric Tomlinson, a little bit high. Edwards able to grab it and get the punt away, and all the way back inside the 10-yard line is Jordan Taylor, and here comes Taylor up the sideline and out across the 30 to the 32. C.J. Anderson for a couple close to the 35-yard line. And on 2nd and 8, it is Anderson, and Anderson bulls his way right at the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it.
That's right.
Simeon, quick one over the middle to Devontae Booker, and that's out to the 48.
Getting movement. I know they've obviously had the scoring drives, but a lot of times it's because of the field position they've had.
Simeon on the move, throwing sideline, complete to Emmanuel Sanders.
About 33,
Straight drop. Simeon running out of time, pushes it forward to Devontae Booker. On 2nd and 5, straight ahead is Booker, and Booker has the first down at the Jet 25. Simeon got rid of it. Wide open on the near side of the field and incomplete. Dropped by Hireman. Simeon to the outside, and that is complete and out of bounds. Cody Latimer, but not before he makes it another first down for Denver. Simeon, Anderson out of the backfield, and Anderson looking for the end zone. Did he get there? He did not. He's out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Anderson didn't get to the goal line. 2nd and goal. Anderson again, trying the right side. Not going to get there this time. And we get a whistle.
Timeout. New York Jets.
And the Jets call a timeout. So here are the Broncos. 3rd and goal from the 1. To the first back through, Andy Janovich. No touchdown mark. Now there is. His first touchdown of the season.
Jets not completely set. They do a quick snap. They get the quick dive to the fullback Janovich, and you can see the Jets, the focus being on the running back in the backfield. And
so here is McManus for the extra point, and it is perfect.
Shutout here today.
In the first 12 games, 22 touchdowns, 27 turnovers. McCown looks left, throws left. Going up high and making the catch is Robbie Anderson, and came down hard. Robbie Anderson was able to trot off the field. He's waiting to come back in. 2nd and 5. McCown on the move, slides down at the 30-yard line.
Football this season, there was no burst on that run there. He took a couple steps and slid prematurely.
Penalty marker down. This one up the middle and is caught. No, dropped. Intended for Jermaine Kearse. Let's check the flag. Snap from the backup. Long snapper. Jordan Taylor will let this one go out of bounds.
2005 against Pittsburgh.
C.J. Anderson. And this Denver team with big play receivers too. This is C.J. Anderson again, and he is wrapped up at about the 38-yard line.
Until this point.
They get the snap off in time. Deep drop by Simeon, throwing sideline and incomplete. Intended for Cody Latimer.
Well, the Jets, when they get the ball back, they're going to have to try doing something differently. They've only got 4 first downs on the entire day. They may have to go to, maybe try and change it up. Go to an up-tempo offense. Go to a hurry-up offense. Go with some different personnel groups. You've got to try and create something offensively.
Nunwa is injured and not here, and you saw Chris Harris, and here's McCown. McCown going down. Von Miller.
Well, we haven't.
Pulls it down, got rid of it over the middle. That's Forte, and Forte close to the 30-yard line. And another hit taken by McCown. And McCown really hurting now, holding his wrist.
Shane Ray with the spin move, and McCown wanted to throw out to his right, came back to the left right as Ray was hitting him.
3rd and 3. give it to Powell. Powell with running room and a first down, spinning across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Petty going to throw here, and that one is complete and dropped at midfield by Robbie Anderson.
You know they have so much respect for his speed.
Petty over the middle at midfield. It is incomplete, and now the flag comes in. Intended for Safarian Jenkins, and Will Parks might have arrived too early.
Jenkins, but Parks was early.
Defense number 34. Ball is spotted at the spot of the foul and an automatic first down.
Now, first down from the Denver 48. Petty, this side of the field, and closest to it was a Denver defender, Bradley Roby. On 2nd and 10, Petty. Under pressure, got it away, and that's complete. Close to the 40-yard line to Matt Forte, and a good reception by number 22.
Broncos are going to bring pressure here, try and put some heat on Petty so he doesn't have time to work through a progression.
Petty throwing to the outside. Incomplete at the 40-yard line. And now, do you go for it if you're Todd Bowles? Jets this season. Way overthrew Jermaine Kearse, his intended receiver.
Amazing the way they've been getting it done, playing great defense, running the football, and timely completions.
Wide open over the middle, Demaryius Thomas. Thomas inside the Jet 35. Trevor Siemian, 189 yards and a touchdown so far. Booker. Nothing there. Mays have the advantage on the scoreboard and in the stat department as we start the fourth quarter. Siemian pulls it down, rolls left, and is going to keep it. And run it out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Broncos want a penalty flag. Jordan Jenkins ran him out.
From a week ago where he got near the sidelines, the defenders held up, and sure enough, he heads down the sideline for the touchdown.
His way for a touchdown, right. Running out of time on the play clock, and he called a timeout in a hurry.
That play clock gets started. They don't care if they're arguing or talking or whatever they're doing.
Line of 33, line of 33. Hold it up.
Siemian, quick pass to the outside. That is complete to Demaryius Thomas, who danced his way through the defense. Did he get enough for the first down? He did. To the 22-yard line. Devontae Booker fights his way. It looks to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. 2nd and 6. Booker. Siemian trying to escape and goes down at about the 23. Brandon McManus, good from 31 and 53. This from 40, and that's good.
Having good preparation, it's just they weren't getting it done on game day. Well, they're getting it done today.
And he's going to run this one out. This is JoJo Natson. And tripped up and across the 20 to about the 21-yard line.
As we've mentioned several times, Josh McCown was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week, putting up a lot of points, but this Denver defense has been stifling today.
Bryce Petty had to save that high snap and hand it to Matt Forte, and that goes nowhere. These Jets back at the snap of the ball. Petty throwing, and behind his intended receiver, Robbie Anderson, who was breaking open toward the middle. Broncos walk off the field under his own power. On the handoff, Matt Forte. And it goes nowhere.
He had a lot of respect. First off, he knows that the Broncos had lost 8 games in a row, but he said, we have a lot of respect. They've got a lot of superstars, and that's a really good defense. It's just they haven't put it all together when you look at
Omaha,
C.J. Anderson. A lot of leg drive right up the middle, close to getting 5 yards on the play.
Manager, and 5 of those first 6 years division champs.
Fighting his way to the outside is C.J. Anderson. And
in his game, when you look at his numbers from a few years back and what's going on, but That team's got it rolling right now.
3rd and 3. And under pressure, Simeon had to throw it long. On the ground, Bilal Powell.
Finally going to some of this hurry up. They've got to get something producing offensively.
High snap, Powell looking for running room, can't find much of it, and it'll be 3rd down. 92 total yards for the Jets offense. That pass tipped as Petty let it go.
A regular snapper now to your backup snapper. It's just a different velocity getting back, and
which increases the chances for a block.
That's right. That's right.
This is Taylor. Taylor across the 30 and gets thumped at about the 31-yard line. It was a long time ago, 1976. On the quick slant, that is complete. Across the 35, Demarius Thomas. Verandals for receiving yardage. C.J. Anderson. Stacked up by the Jet defense at about the 35.
He's an average.
Simeon rolling, throwing it away.
Get it.
Line drive kick. Natson gonna grab it and go down at his 11-yard line. He was touched as he went down, and that is where the ball will be spotted. Eddie and the Jets. Is that an Elton John song? My goodness.
Yes.
From the 11, Matt Forte, nowhere to go. Petty going to run it out of there and out of bounds just as he crosses the 15-yard line. Petty. Diving catch can't be made by Safarian Jenkins.
Well, Petty coming in for an injured Josh McCown, struggling on the day. Just 2 of 9 for 14 yards.
Jordan Taylor, fair catch called for and made at his own 42-yard line. Last shutout against the Jets a long time ago, and C.J. Anderson.
Who are now tied for first place, or will be tied for first place with the Chiefs after today. You know, they started off the season 0-4.
Anderson. Anderson to midfield. Here's a penalty flag.
There is no foul for defensive holding. 4th down.
Omaha, sit on! Here we go, we're good. 56 is the mic. Hurry, sit on!
And they'll call the timeout. The Jets weren't biting.
Well today, 19-31, 201 yards, a touchdown. He's had a couple runs and scrambles today to pick up first downs. He showed toughness standing in the pocket under pressure. Been a good performance by Trevor coming back and responding to that game a week ago.
So this ball will be blown dead at the 15-yard line. Jamie, thank you that there will be changes to be made in the offseason from what he has learned. This is Bilal Powell, and Powell with about a 2-yard gain on the play. Filed and no arrests were made.
It was a lot of fun. It was good spending the night with everybody.
Our terrific crew. Bilal Powell to the left side. And Petty going to hand it off, and it will go nowhere, and that's Brandon Marshall.
Well, I was about to tell you, Greg, that the Jets were over 100 yards of total offense. What's the approach of the Jets going to be the rest of the way? It doesn't get any easier. They're at New Orleans, and they've got the Chargers at home and at New England to finish it up. So we'll test their mental toughness over here the last stretch of the season.
Fair catch is made at about 18 at San Diego. I don't know if there is a bigger sigh of relief you can come up with than the Denver Broncos ending an 8-game losing streak.
Well, their longest was a 9-game losing streak. That's the longest in their history, and they didn't want to be part of history, at least that type of history. So it came out today defensively. We're just completely dominant. Offensively, they did enough to get the win. Trevor Siemian was very efficient. Protected the football was the key.